Okay, it's time now to find out what's streaming on the big and small screens this weekend. Richard Crouse, host of the Last Call podcast, joins us live. Good to see you, Richard.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Richard. All right, let's talk about this Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I just watched the first one with my kids, or at least my eldest son, not the youngest one, my eldest son, a couple of weeks ago. Really enjoyed this one. So we got a new horror film based on the popular horror game, but you're not exactly thrilled with this one.
Well, no, I liked the first one well enough because I thought that it did a really good job of blending the horror aspect with the video game and all the other things that had to come together to make you sit up and take notice of it in theaters. This new movie starts off so strong. I mean, the first 10 minutes of it really do set up an interesting story, and there's a couple of really scary kind of things that happen that'll have you moving toward the edge of your seat, and then it just settles into a kind of repetitious jump scare cycle where it just makes loud sounds to make you alert, but they don't actually scare you. So I did not love Five Nights at Freddy's 2. I gave it 1.5 stars out of 5.
Wow, I haven't seen a rating that low in a while from you, Richard. Okay.
Pretty low. Okay. And all right, moving right along, Richard. Merrily We Roll Along. This is a film version of the Tony Award-winning Broadway show, which stars Daniel Radcliffe from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I like this one much more. So it's not exactly a stage show, although it is being filmed live on stage. And it's not exactly a movie. It's somewhere in between. And it works quite well because it gives you a real sense of the excitement of being in the theater, but it also gives you close-ups, which you don't get in live theater. So you get to see some stuff that you might have missed if you saw this on stage. Radcliffe is great. Jonathan Groff is great. This is an interesting story about 3 friends. We meet them at the end of their relationship, and then the movie slowly works back to the beginning of their relationship when everything was optimistic and hopeful. So I give this one 3.5 stars out of 5.
A lot of Tony Award winners in that cast there, that's for sure, Richard. Okay, my next guest with David Letterman, with guest Adam Sandler. I can't wait to check this out coming up. It just premiered on Netflix this week, in fact.
It is. It's on Netflix right now. You can check it out. And I love Letterman's casual style of interviewing people now. It's different than he had on the talk show. He's not always going for the joke. He just really wants to try and get under the skin of the people that he's talking to. And Adam Sandler is a fascinating guy who somehow seems to be way more down to earth than you might expect him to be when you see this special. It works really well. It's on Netflix right now, called My Next Guest with David Letterman.
Yeah, I always kind of knew he was down to earth based on his fashion sense and when he shows up to events and with the basketball shorts like down to his knees. But it's good to know that he's even more down to earth than we thought he would be.
That's right.
Finally, Richard, let's talk about the Beatles anthology on Disney+. The documentary has been restored and remastered.
And it's really nicely restored. If you're a Beatles fan, you will hear music from this documentary, which originally came out in 1995. That sounds so much better. You can hear the drums more in the live performances and that kind of thing. Also, you get the Beatles telling their own story, and there's a bonus episode which is new to this series called The Beatles Anthology. It's on Disney Plus right now.
Oh, my gosh. I'm going to be checking that one out as soon as we can. Yeah, that looks amazing. Hey, Richard Crouse, good to see you this week. Thanks so much for these tips. And, yeah, I guess we're going to avoid Five Nights at Freddy's Part 2.
I have, Richard, next week, can we please review Heated Rivalry on Crave?
I will. I'll have a look at it this week.
Okay, thank you so much. I really want to talk to someone about this show.
Jen wants to talk to anyone about that show.